Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the individual speakers, commentators, guests, experts, and our hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the network, broadcaster, channel, and/or program's policy or the views held by this network, broadcaster, channel, or program. The network, broadcaster, channel, or program cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Hey, Fem Talkers! It's Fem Talk Tuesday, and we are ready for a new show. You thought you were going to see Tracy, didn't you? Not today. She's being mom because graduation is next week, and her baby, who is now a young man, is getting ready to wear his cap and gown and get his diploma. So they're busy off doing those, but we have Dr. Mimi Simmons, who we didn't have last week.
Hi, Fem Talk Nation. Hello, Kachima. How are you?
Dr. Mimi. We missed you last week.
I missed y'all last week.
Yes. You know, time to time, we got to take a break. You might see all of us. You might see none of us. We'll throw a replay on. You guys know how Fem Talk is.
You know how we go.
Tonight, we have a good conversation. We're going to be talking about travel and summertime. And what better things to talk about at the beginning of June when you still have time to go places?
Have time to plan.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm still planning mine, so
I know. And I'm going on some. I've been on some already. Summer's already started for me. You guys know how I do.
Summer started what day? A couple of weeks ago.
Soon as it's not snow on the ground.
I love it. Yes. I can't wait to hear. Yay.
But before we get into our main topic, you know, we have a couple of things we like to do, and Ask Fem Talk is one of them. Ooh. Dr. Mimi, I got a juicy Fem Talk question for us today.
I want you to tell me before. I was like, I can't wait to hear the question.
Let's get it. Oh, now so that I'm going to surprise you. Let's get into it. You know it's juicy. I have my glasses on, guys. You know how I do. It's nice and juicy. Okay. So this person. Oh, don't tell me my thing not going to come up for me. 1 second. Oh. Technical difficulties. Y'all know I love y'all. All right. This is how the letter starts. So I asked this guy on a date. We went to eat at a Mexican restaurant. When dinner was over, the waitress gave the bill to him. He then gives the bill to me. So I asked him, why is he giving me this ticket? He said, I shouldn't have to pay for a date that I was asked to go on. I said, what straight man expects a woman to pay the tab? Well, we went back and forth. I called him a name. He called me some names. It became quite disrespectful. Long story short, he eventually walked out and stuck me paying for the tab. FYI, I had to call and ask my mom for some money because I didn't have it. Who's really the bad dater here? I'm going to let you go first, Dr. Mimi, because you know.
That's a little dicey.
Yeah.
So she asked him on the date.
Wow. Did you hit it right on the head from the beginning? Yes.
Well, I think if you ask somebody on the date, it's your date.
It's your. How easy was that?
It isn't. I mean, if you was trying to get brownie points or being a gentleman, as they say, it could have been, okay, I got you this time. Or you could have explained, look, I know I asked you, but I don't have funds right now. So can you do this and I'll do the next one?
Right.
I think there was opportunity for her to have, it's her, right? I got it right there. It was, okay. So I think it was an opportunity for her to make it more clear. But I think her statement on like assuming that he was supposed to pay, I think that was a bit much.
It's much.
We can't say we want to be independent. We can't say that we are women hear us roar. We can't say we're in charge and we can't call ourselves all those things. And now that we're more liberated, we could ask a guy on a date and then expect him to all of a sudden, go back. If we want to be here, we can't expect them to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If your thing is, okay, I'll wait for him to ask me, then okay, that's a different story. But I still think there's place for clarification.
Right.
And she didn't. Yeah.
You know what?
Go ahead.
The question for me is, because that she asked, because she said, I asked him on a date. But how? Because that's the first thing I thought. I was like, well, did she say, I want to go to this Mexican restaurant, let's go together? Or will you take me to the Mexican? And sometimes it makes a difference. But if you're saying let's go out, if you say let's go to this Mexican restaurant and have dinner, if you say it just like that, and there's no pretense, and you've not elaborated, can you really expect him to be like, okay, I'm footing the bill? Now, I do have to say, I have a little brother that I consider my little brother, and he would say that he would automatically pay if he was really interested in it. He would pay anyway because there's such pressure in dating and competing against other men that they want to make a good impression. So that goes along with all the other questions that you said we may not have known. Is this the first date? Have you been out before? Has he been before? But just surface, you asked the man on a date.
Yeah,
and I have to be honest. If you asked him and you thought he was gonna pay, when he didn't, y'all had the very short discussion where he explained clearly, why should I pay for a date that I didn't ask to go on? My feelings might get hurt because that sounds like to me, I didn't ask you to go out on this date. I didn't want to go in the first place.
Right.
That's not a good thing, but that's what I'm catching.
You're right. He revealed what kind of a man he is.
Right.
So I think in that moment it was like, check, you're not the one.
Right. So, okay. She probably couldn't say this. Probably that's why she got into an argument. But she should have said, okay, well, you know what? You're right. I'll handle my handle. You couldn't handle your handle because you came out with no money.
No money. I think that was
not smart.
Bad decision on her part.
Absolutely.
You put yourself in it. Look, I come from that era where mama tells me you always have your own money.
Yes. Even if he asks, have it in your pocket. Be able to pay.
Be able to pay your own way. You don't walk into, like, I've gone places, I mean, not recently, but back in the day, and they weren't all dates, but I would say, hey, I'm a little short tonight. Can you, before I get, work it out with the person?
Say something, yeah.
I'm not, is it okay? I'm a little short this week and I got it all split it half. And so I think there could have been a better approach to her, I don't have money situation. Right. Or should we wait till another time when I could get the money? And again, I think, the guy, I don't think his response was good either. I think that was a telltale sign on what he thought about her as a date.
Right.
And I have a problem with that. That's like,
I don't like that statement.
Me neither. I have yet to, even when I did date, no, you're paying. That's a telltale sign. Walk away. Walk away. Absolutely. But she came unprepared. Mama told you better. Mama taught
Right.
Better than that.
Where I would probably say, "Oh, that's a bad dater," she or he is a bad dater. In this case, her question was, "Which one of us? Who really is the bad dater?" You both are.
You got it.
You both are.
You both are.
That's my opinion.
I think she's the bad dater. I think she's the bad dater. I won't even give it to him. I don't think he's somebody I would I would want to go out with again. But he said yes. You asked him, he said yes. So I don't consider him a bad dater. He knew the rules.
Well, yeah.
Right. He knew the rules,
he
right?
He knew the rules and you didn't adhere to the rules.
You didn't. And you got fooled. You got fooled.
Yeah.
He could be that, let me say this because I'll use this. Have I gotten a response? I'll just use my own life. Have I ever got a response from my husband that made me go like, how did you say that? Yes, because we always want to hear it the way we want to hear it, and then sometimes they check you, right? Like, okay, get it together, and and I get checked,
right?
And he's not trying to be mean, but sometimes he checks me. He goes, "You missed that one," and I get offended, and then I have to think about it. I say, "Okay, that was my fault,"
Right. You put
I tell him, but he was right.
Get out of your feelings and listen to what was said. Yeah.
And maybe that was one of those rules he wanted to kind of lay down. Like maybe next time you'll wait till I ask you.
Could be. Now I do like that. I like that. Maybe that's his way of saying, okay, I didn't ask to go on this date. If I was to ask you to, you try to figure it out. If I was to ask you to go on a date, it would be blah, blah, blah. Or you would have known that I'm going to take you out. It sounds like you were taking me out.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry. I was gonna say caller, like we on the phone. I'm sorry, writer.
And this can be taken to it. Yeah, I think our producer has an opinion on this one. Maybe we need another take on this one.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Producer.
This irked me from so many different stands. Yeah, let's I want to start here.
Okay.
We live in a world and date your time where we can Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, all these other things as well. So for starters, the way I was raised, but the way I go out with my friends, with people I have taken out on dates, you don't assume anything. So the first thing is you order what you can handle. That's the first step. So that's what I believe. And if you don't have it, and if you don't have the funds to carry the whole bill, then you should have said something. Point blank, period.
Right.
I don't think the man was right by handing her the check. He should have voiced an opinion. Like, would you mind? I would have joked around. Since you took me out, would you paying for me? Since you invited me on this date, you want to take up the bill? Like, and I would have did it friendly, flirty, something like that to encourage it. The moment she turned around and said, "What straight man doesn't pay for it?"
Well, I forgot that piece. Yes.
You want to go low? I'm gonna bring this one to hell.
Well, that's why you saw. She said he said stuff. I said he said lots of stuff. She said he called me names
because now you're coming at my character. You're coming at my and truthfully, even though it is Pride Month, hey, but people's sexuality and how people identify themselves and how people are perceived is so important to them. And if you took out this man who identifies himself as straight, you questioning a straight man's sexuality.
Because he didn't pay the bill.
Because he didn't pay a bill.
That you established.
I
didn't think about it that way, Nick. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Because we started the disrespect. So
why would you start that way? Exactly. Why, even if you were angry, is that where you go first?
Because now it's, as a man, I don't ever, you know what? I'm going to say something to you because you just called me out of my name. You're getting disrespectful. If you want to play this game, I can play this game because obviously you're not the one for me. Now the check doesn't even matter. So Nia, I'm gonna call you out of your name too,
Absolutely.
and then I'm gonna walk up out of this bar and still leave you with the tab because because now I don't trust what your intentions were. Now I believe that you wanted me to take you out just so you could get a free meal. I'm tired of that mindset and that theory that, ooh, time to get a free meal. No. Did you invite me on a date or did you not have the money to eat tonight? Call it what it is.
It sounds like both.
Okay.
That's
See,
right.
that was a lot
because
of
why
other
didn't you have any money at all?
That was that. I'm glad you. Yeah.
I unfortunately I was on her side the moment he handed on the bill. I was in the background, like, oh, that's a little crazy. And then the moment that straight comment came out of her, the moment you question this man's identity, who he was, you don't do that. You don't do that to anyone.
Right.
If you know them, you don't do that to a date, a friend, a family member, a stranger. You don't talk to someone that way.
Right. And it's the context. Because it really doesn't matter because you could have said the same thing. What man doesn't take a woman out and pay?
You added that. You added that straight comment.
Man.
You wanted to dig. You wanted to make him hurt. And you're right. Now,
say it. A whole nother level.
The fact that you didn't have your money sounds like you really just wanted to have your Mexican date. Yeah. I want to go to this restaurant. Will you pay for it?
I'm sorry, girlie. You lost this one.
That one would have had. I can promise you, I would have done. I probably would have been on that same type of energy, because I am very respectful. I know how to take people. I enjoy dating, and I will pick up the tab, but I don't always. But you can't assume that. I think. That's a little weird. That's a little disrespectful.
And you know what? You said something too, Dr. Mimi, that I like. Sometimes you should be able to say, and I know it's hard for most men to say, well, I don't have it or I can't do it. I do remember years ago dating and saying that something was happening. And I was like, oh, that would be fun for us to do. I would love to. That's not a good pay week. Or something like that. Or I think, I don't know, it just happened more than once and we were supposed to go eat. But everybody eats. We're both single. We're both young. Nobody was cooking for us.
Yeah.
So those moments, I'm fine with going Dutch. Because I'm going to eat regardless. And I'm assuming you're going to eat regardless. So if it's something we want to do, you just can't handle the full-on date and every part of it being for you to pay for, I'm good. But if you're able to say that, I think a lot of
ahead of time. If you're going, especially if you want to date, you need to be open and honest and be able to communicate.
That's right.
Because how many times I think we all can say have gone out to your point and someone said it and go, don't worry about it this time.
I got it right.
I got you right. I got you. Pay me back. Sometimes it's I got you. Don't even worry about it. Sometimes it's I got you, but pay me back when it is that pay week.
Right. Or your turn next turn. Or I think we talked about that before. We had another Fem Talk question when we were talking about that. You'll get the next time.
You get the next time. I went out, as a matter of fact, tonight. It was a business meal, but I was asked to come out. So it was. So I knew it was supposed to be on the person who asked me.
Right.
Did it tonight. Just came from that tonight. But when I came in, I said, "Hey, I forgot to tell you. My husband's with me. Don't worry about him." So when the bill came, Lamont picked it up, and then the guy walked away, and she was like, "Whoa, that was mine." I said, "Girl, you got me next time. You got me next. We got you this time. You got me." It just flowed like that, and and I've been in places where how a lot of places
you brought someone, huh? Because you brought someone. That's a smart move,
right?
Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, like I didn't assume that she was supposed to pick him up. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Pick up that meal. Then on top of that, I've been in places where they don't take no cash, and I didn't bring enough cash.
Yeah.
I said, ooh, hey, and I would, lean over to somebody I'm more comfortable with. But hey, I don't got the cash. Hey, can I run to the ATM? Right. Something.
Can I Zelle you? Can I,
she should have made her point clear at the beginning.
Yeah.
Hey,
Respectfully.
Right.
She blew it. Sorry, honey.
Right. Yeah.
Because now you paid a tab and you don't got a man.
Right.
Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame?
Yeah.
Right. And
I don't know how long it
said
took mom to
at
get you
that
the money. That must have been
Right.
You
embarrassing.
sitting there feeling
That's the part.
uncomfortable.
Now, which one was more embarrassing? Him calling you all them horrible names, or you calling your mother and be like, "Can you come get
Can
me
you
or
send me
send
the
me money?"
money?
'Cause
Right.
he left me in the restaurant with the bill.
Having
So
to
how long
explain
did that
that,
take? Yeah, you know, they were looking at you with the bill, like, okay, let's see what she gonna do
Right.
now.
I'm sorry. I'm one of those messy people in the restaurant. I would be like, oh, did he just walk out on her? Because you know they weren't quiet either. That
No.
wasn't
Well,
a table whisper.
When she said we had words and it became very disrespectful, I was like, uh-oh.
Somebody heard that
could have
conversation.
avoided all of
If I was at a table next to them, I'm telling my table, shh, quiet, listen.
Right.
What they saying?
We learning
Right.
something
What
tonight.
they saying?
Now, when he said, "Watch, I don't think I should have to pay for a bill that I didn't ask for a date that I didn't ask to go on," that was her opportunity to say it right there. Okay, well, I really thought that you would. I apologize. Maybe I assumed. Can you get it this time and I'll get it next time?
Exactly. Say, look,
No, you
I
went
messed
all
up.
the way in with the comments and the insults.
trying to trap and get it done and not be. She was deceitful in that comment because she knew she had no money.
Absolutely. Well, Fem Talk questioner.
This was a good
I
one.
hope we helped you with who you think was the bad dater. We've all given our opinion. We would love for you guys to send us your questions, your comments. We answer everything. We talk about everything at FemTalk. It's femtalk@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Why am I getting tongue-tied? I didn't ask anybody on the date.
I got you.
Right?
It's on the bottom.
Send us your questions and your stories and your opinions. Yes, femtalktv@gmail.com.
Yeah, and bring us more of those questions where who
Yeah,
was
we
wrong,
like
him or I, or her and her, or me and me, whoever. Because we want to
Everybody.
decide for you.
Exactly. So, do we have a hot topic for tonight? Because
Yes,
you know it's
we
a lot
do.
happening
There's
in
so
this
much.
world. Hot topic.
We actually have a couple of hot topics. I know one of them we have that we didn't put on the docket this year, today. But we was at dinner the other night, and we was at a conference last week. That's why we wasn't on. And then all of a sudden, Nick said, "Ooh, there's some messy stuff going on here."
The girls were fighting.
Who was fighting?
They fighting.
The girls were fighting.
The girls was fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Girls.
Elon and Trump.
Right. Glad we put the disclaimer up.
The girls were fighting. Ooh.
If I heard it once, I heard it 18 times throughout the day.
What
What
is
they're
it?
mad
What
at
is it called?
each other.
Is it?
Oh,
The
really?
honeymoon period has ended.
Is everybody okay? Is everybody petticoat slipping? I'm gonna need you to pick it up now. Hold up your petticoat and walk.
Girl, the petticoats are slipping
Yes,
all over
they
the place.
slipping.
It's funny. It's so funny because you knew it was gonna happen sooner or later.
You're
So
power hungry.
once it happened,
Two power hungry people. How dare you?
After,
It became a tug
after
of
you
war.
gave him the country after you gave him the country and your desk and everything, gave him all the money, and now you want to know what
Elon
happened.
said it. He goes, after everything I did to get this man elected.
And he said it outright.
After I paid for this presidency, after I don't pay for this presidency, you gonna do this to me? What?
Aren't you admitting some kind of crime? Have you not?
I said
I'm
that
wondering.
quid pro quo thing
Right.
kind of got a little.
Is that not the epitome of bribe?
If I was an attorney, that little docket would have hit federal judge immediately.
Exactly.
Ain't that a violation of section blah 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 of the blah 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 blah? After I bought the election?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Then dropping, his name is in files.
And telling business.
Telling business.
You really mad.
He said it.
He said it.
Yes.
Yes, he said.
No, but
You
what
are
was worse
telling the
was
man's
then
business.
him
That's
going
what
to
we
all
do.
Donald's old tweets and quote tweeting this. Remember this? Remember that? You said this. You said
Receipts.
The girls are fighting.
I hate that they use it against the women because like we're the only catty ones. Those are two cats.
What?
They are
What?
two
What they say
felines.
about women? Y'all too emotionally. Y'all
Too
don't.
emotional
Y'all
to be in the
act out.
office,
Y'all respond
to
out of
run the
emotion.
country. No, but they running around chasing each other's petticoats.
I saw one tweet that said, "I hope Kamala has a glass of wine in one hand and her phone
And
on
a
Twitter in
bowl
the other,
of
just
wait.
scrolling."
A glass of red wine in one hand and a bowl of popcorn.
You know why Glasgow?
Scandal. If that's not scandal.
What? Woo, I tell you.
Yeah.
The thing is,
The thing is,
who's
who's
going
Who's going to check him? Right. And
Well,
that goes for either one of them.
Look, I think what's his name is checking him, and he's admitting the federal crimes he committed at the same time.
He said, "You mad at me and you want to put me out?"
Oh, he said I could play. He said I could go back to my country.
Oh,
Let me
that's
tell
right.
you what you can
And I
do.
can tell on you. Right? I'm not exiled. I'll tell on you. And I'll leave.
Let me tell the truth.
Because I done made all y'all money.
My billions. What money you got? What money you got left?
Right.
I can pay to get myself out. What you can do? I can bring the lawyers and get you. What can you do?
I didn't consider that hot topic worthy at first, but you're right. That was some news that was.
Look, deuces.
I tell you, as you walk through, I work from home now. So as I walk through the house and all the televisions are on, I hear it in every room. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Oh, this one is mad. Oh, he's.
I'm so disappointed. He wrote. Are you?
Really?
You do it to everybody, but you
think
just
right
today.
Yo, you can't even write. This reality TV isn't even that good.
Let me tell you, and that's the problem. See, Kamala, keep sipping on the tea, queen. That's right. Look. She said, "This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted." Back at you, boo. Back at you, boos.
Was it a FAFO?
What's that?
F around and find out.
Oh, yes. Well, you are right.
Y'all finding that all out. He done admit he bought you, that he bought the presidency, and that he know all your dirty secrets.
Right. And I gave you all the money.
Want me to come out? I got proof for you too.
I'm sorry. You gave me a department that let me do anything I want. Look into anyone I want.
Right. And then when I give you the monies that I saved for you, now you want me out.
Now you don't listen to me. I told you it wasn't good. You're not gonna listen to me.
Right. Now it's time for the tell all. Exactly. Now it's time for the tell all. But I'm better. Let me tell you, better news.
The news.
Better news.
Fortunately, this is what the news reporters, casters, influencers. This is they love this. This is why they wanted him back. Some people, they said it was boring that last 4 years.
It's a source of entertainment every single day.
Every day. They don't have to make it up.
Clickbait is a money maker.
Look, a couple years ago, they was reporting when Biden fell off the bike. That was the big news. Oh, fell off the bike again.
Right. It's like waves. It's waves of
like,
good and bad information.
You can't buy this. Oh, well, I guess you can.
No.
I guess you can't buy this.
You can buy it.
You can.
And you can be told that you bought it after you put me out and I got you the election.
Okay. Woo!
So, entertainment news. Not that kind of entertainment.
So, have you guys ever seen the show Schitt's Creek?
Yes.
Okay. So there's one scene where Myra Rose, she goes, "What's your favorite season?" She gets asked, "What's your favorite season?" And her response is awards.
That's it. Well, this is it.
And this is why, because when you think of the Tonys that happened on Sunday and the BET Awards that was 50-11 hours long last night.
Quarter to one.
Why? What happened?
I tell you what happened. You know what happened? Jamie Foxx can't shut up. T.I. can't shut up.
Oh, okay.
Snoop can't shut up. Mariah didn't have nothing to say.
BET doesn't have that good CBS music that cut you off.
They wasn't cutting nobody off last night.
That was a typical black hole service.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you,
It
that
just
Kurt
never
Franklin
ends.
got up here and acted a fool, Kurt Franklin. I said, oh Lord, it's gonna go on forever. They shouted in the aisles.
Oh, see, no time limit. No time limit.
No time limit. I will say, I didn't watch the Tonys. I did see
I can't
clips
watch
of the
it.
Tonys. Now, say the name, Shima, your girl.
Nicole
What?
Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger from Pussycat Dolls.
Not the
Not-
other one.
Spice Girls.
I'm sorry. I said Spice Girl.
Right. But Pussycat Dolls. Long time, long awaited award. Wonderful speech. Heartfelt. She couldn't even catch her breath. She was so overwhelmed and she couldn't stop crying.
Yes.
I loved it. I also saw, did you guys see, I didn't see Cynthia Erivo presenting. I heard that she had quite a few outfits though before the show.
Stunning.
I love
Stunning.
her.
She looked like she lost even
She
more
does look
weight.
very tiny. Very tiny.
But the dresses, there was the one dress she
Amazing.
had with the scoop at the hip. Woo! I mean, she was stunning. She was stunning.
Was.
I
And
mean,
she's so sweet.
and her voice is getting better. It's like that.
Getting better.
It's how can she
Can it
sing?
get better?
I think so because it is when she did a little remix to "And I Am Telling
And I'm
You,"
telling
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
I'm to go home.
and she made a remix to celebrate the Tonys, but sang it down. I go, ooh,
I love it.
She's one of
I
those
love that
singers.
voice.
She just has the mic, and you know some singers they have to stand
Effortless.
back. They have to do. She's just like, hey, and just
It's
opens
like
her mouth,
breathing.
and this voice just flows out with this tremendous control. I mean, that was such a good pick for the Tonys, Cynthia. Yes, the voice, her voice,
It's amazing.
girl. That Cynthia.
And she doesn't get winded. It's effortless.
effort. I was gonna say it's effort.
Literally,
Yes.
like she's
It just-
breathing.
It just comes out of her.
Yeah, it is
Those
amazing.
are one of those voices. If I had it, I would sing my life.
What?
I would not.
You guys
speak.
would be like, if you don't stop singing
Shut up.
everything,
They would have.
Right.
I always said, there's
go in
certain
that
things.
bar.
There's certain things that God knew not to give me.
You know, we talk about it all the time.
He knew not to give me certain things because I would be a mess right now. I
What?
understand.
The Lord knows their children.
Lord knows who he. But let me. Oh,
But
you know
yeah,
who looks
I-
fabulous too?
Who's that?
Oprah. Did you see
look
Oprah's
very-
dress?
Very nice.
Once again, that stunning, that black and that white.
Yeah.
I have yet to see Oprah look that good.
Mm.
Oprah was stunning. I
And
think
she seems like she has way more energy now than she had her entire life.
well,
like she's
after
not-
she finally admitted that she had to take the little shots, she
That,
freaked.
well, that was a weight lifted off her shoulder. She ain't got. She
Go
got
ahead.
to carry
I
the
saw what you
virgin
did
around
there.
no more. Who, me or your mom?
You, Shima, just the weight fell off. Just gotta lift it.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta stop lying to the folks.
Stop lying. Come out and tell
But it
she was
helps.
great, but she
Yeah,
looked
she looked
beautiful.
amazing. Yeah,
That I forget who the designer of her dress was.
she introduced. Cynthia Erivo asked her to introduce her,
Yes.
and out of nowhere, she said, "I got a message," and she got up and she came directly in the back. They are the cutest. That was just such a cute moment. She did the thing that she does to
That Ariana.
Ariana Grande all the time.
holding her finger. They
So
were holding
showed that.
space.
I was like, oh my God, it's so
Just
cute.
nice. Just
Sidebar.
nice.
Wicked's coming. Did you see the preview?
Cried because I said what I was really thinking is I'm going to rent a theater and I'm gonna get my people in there
You can.
because
You can.
we need to act up together.
Yeah, you can do that.
These
It's
are cry-
doable now.
I just want y'all to know the producer means that they need to sing loudly
And I don't want
and
anyone
cry
judging me.
openly.
Yup.
together.
Yeah.
Look, the other guy. And what I like about the previews, it looks like Not that Ariana Grande didn't have a big role in the first one, but it looks like her role really matures in this. I mean, I've seen Wicked on Broadway, so I kind of know what's happening, but it just seems like it builds the right way. I said it last time. I'll say it again.
Her,
yes,
like room to grow,
to grow. Yeah. I do see them both now being nominated for an Oscar as both leading actresses.
That would be great.
And I think one of them deserves it. Now, Cynthia,
I'm just gonna tell you, it can't be. Ariana will still be. She's still in a supporting role, but we want to sweep this time.
We want Cynthia.
I want Cynthia. I mean, I think, and let me say this.
This is Cynthia's EGOT. This is what
this is the EGOT, but it's a deserved EGOT. You know what I'm saying? This is not something you give. She should have. And now that I saw, I'm gonna say this. Who the movie for that the person that won the Oscar. I was so disappointed at that movie. I think
Amora.
No, it was Demi Moore for what's I want to say Surrender. It's not Surrender, but it's something else.
I thought you were talking about Zoe.
No. She won for a lead. I want to say assistant act. I mean,
not assistant actor.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Substance. Demi Moore won the Oscar for that. If you saw the movie, wow. And
clarify that. Wow.
Okay. I saw her acting. Demi Moore's acting was great.
Right.
The movie should have ended at least 15 minutes to a half hour before it ended. It should have ended. The foolishness that went on at the end of the movie was just that foolishness. I thought it brought down. This is my point. Because of that, it brought down all the acting she did prior. Meaning, it's like seeing somebody do a good job, but by the end of it, you're like, that was stupid.
When you don't know it's time to end.
And when you don't know it's time to end. So the movie's point was well made a half hour before it ended. End the movie, and it would have been a great movie. By the time it ended, it was horrible. It was a horrible movie by the time it ended. And that's odd. You to fail at the end. It's there's so many things you could compare this to, right? Know when to stop, when to say enough. You know when to say, okay, you good, boo. Know when to walk out. It's all of that stuff.
All right, Dr. Mimi, I'm gonna need you to know when enough is enough. Because we put the disclaimer up, but we do like this show, and we like others to like this show.
Ooh,
so we're gonna stop right there.
That's right.
We're gonna take a break.
Quick commercial break, and we're gonna come right back. Welcome back, Femme Talkers. We were having a good hot topic conversation, so we're going to get back to it and then get back to our great topic for the day. Let's bring Dr. Mimi back in. I'm not sure if producer Nick is coming back, but he may.
I'll come back.
All
we were having fun. We were having fun.
We were having fun.
Yes, we were.
Last thing is, I hope she gets. Cynthia deserves it now. She deserves it.
Yes.
I really hope she does. I just want to see her win in all aspects because she has such a sweet spirit. When you see her, and then you just hope that that's how it is all the time. When you see her on shows,
everything,
and she can sing
everything.
If you sing in the song in Target, and you have me in front of the TV like this, like you singing to me, all you singing is the ah part. But I just love it. I love hearing it. So that voice is melodious. I love
She
it.
sang "Happy Birthday" for Guillermo on
I
Jimmy Kimmel. Was it
know.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
It was
Everybody
good.
cried. "Oh, can you sing me
Everybody.
happy birthday?"
I know.
Standing ovation for happy birthday.
I have to say, disclaimer, I stole that. Well, I downloaded it because it was on YouTube and sent it to my bestie for her birthday.
Oh.
I know your name is not Guillermo, but you need to. I said, if I could sing, I would sing it like this.
I love
It
it.
was like, I love it.
I
I
love
love
it.
it too.
If somebody can make you cry from happy birthday, that's
Right.
Right.
Happy birthday to somebody else at that.
Because not even my happy birthday.
Right. Not even your own.
And then
Somebody
you thank you.
Right.
Oh.
So
I
we,
love it, love it, love
we
it.
wanted
But-
to talk a little bit today. Oh, what?
Wait.
Yeah.
Now we didn't talk about. We have to just a little bit on talk about those the award winners on the BET award show.
Oh.
If you didn't see it, go YouTube it or anything.
Look
But
at it.
you have to listen to. You have to go listen to
What? Go ahead and say
Jamie
what?
Foxx's acceptance speech.
What did he
What-
win? I know
He
I'm
won
so
Lifetime Achievement Award. Him,
Oh.
Snoop Dogg,
Like we
Kirk
said, the time.
Franklin, and Mariah Carey all won Lifetime Achievement Awards on BET. It is
I didn't
worth
know.
a look back on. Definitely look at Jamie Foxx's own. It is touching. He cried almost the whole time. His daughters were there. It was such a beautiful acceptance speech. You have to see it.
Well, you know I'm gonna
Snoop
be
Dogg
there.
was Snoop Dogg. Watch that one too. Mariah Carey, she barely said anything. So, but she's always a diva, an icon. I call it icon award. And Kirk Franklin, his was interesting too. I'll say interesting. It's worth a look-see at all of their acceptance speeches. So I'll say that.
That sounds like on-demand watching, which is always wonderful. We
Yeah.
wanna. So, see, you caught me off guard. We're gonna talk a little bit about what you can do, what you want to do quickly and plan quickly for the next couple of weeks, because summertime is officially here. Summertime is officially here, right? Yes.
Yes.
June.
Well, no, June
Yeah,
21st.
I was gonna say.
June 21st is official summer.
So you still have a good 11 days before you can officially say, I can't plan anything for this summer. You got 11 days. So just some quick tidbits that we found, that I found, and this group here, these ladies,
I'll catch a flight, a plane, a
Well,
train.
in a heartbeat, the bus, I'll walk that wave down a taxi. If I have to, I'm going. If you want to be on the go, it's always opportunities to be on the go.
Yeah.
We coined today's show Planes, Trains, and Automobiles after the movie that was just so good, and we probably dated ourselves. So if you don't know what that is, go search it, and then don't talk about how old we are, because we're not gonna listen. But one of the ways of travel I've been looking at lately is the train, because I know that I'll quickly get on a plane. I will quickly get on a cruise, but I used to get on the trains. You know, when you get a little extra something, you think you should do some stuff. When I was in college, that's how I got home to and from school on Amtrak. And as a child, because there was the 4 in our family, that was least one of the lesser expensive ways to travel. But one of the best things about being on the train and going cross country or state to state is getting to see the state side and not having to drive, because we are all avid drivers here, road warriors, I'd like to say. But I started looking up, but my family is having family reunion in Washington, D.C., and I thought about taking the train there. A friend of mine has done cross-country train rides that I have not done yet, but his left from Connecticut, and he has gone all the way. When I say LA, Seattle, just beautiful stops, and it's packaged with maybe some hotel stays if you want. But we're talking about short ones. Hopefully you can get one in. And I'm going to say prices because I'm going to say the name. Amtrak is the one that I know. I don't know many other railways that'll get you where you need to be.
They're one of the they're still one of the biggest ones out there.
Yes.
Train travel.
I think the others are more local and state based, right?
And it's comfortable. I think people think of trains and you're like, you immediately go to subway and you go to like mass transit. Exactly. And so you shy away from it. But if you're going, I think I was traveling, my car wasn't in the best condition at the point in time. And I had to go from Connecticut to Delaware just to go see my family. And I took an Amtrak. I'm on the train texting, this is nice.
Yes. It's like a reclining chair.
Recline.
With a lifted footbed.
Hey, it was the weekend. There's a little bar service. I got me a nice little glass of wine. Yeah, I think I had my headphones on.
Yeah.
And think about it. When you're driving, if you're like us, road warriors, traveling takes a lot out of you.
Yes.
Traveling is exhausting. Driving and being having all that attention is exhausting.
It is.
So be able to save a little time, maybe not put too much wear and tear on your vehicle.
Absolutely.
And take some time for yourself, and so you can show up to where you need to be energized,
a little less exactly, and rested.
Yeah. It is such a nice ride. And if you got a little bit more money, upgrade yourself and go to the business class.
I was gonna say, and even those two, the coach, when we're talking about a little bit more money, and I'm in New Jersey, from New Jersey to Delaware, to Washington, D.C., there were trains for $38.
Yes.
$38 one
Go
way.
off peak.
Peak is off peak.
Even during the day. If you at 2:00, train ride was getting me rush hour.
Yeah, rush hour. So avoid
even then, they were like the worst I saw on a Thursday during rush hour was $79 in a coach seat.
Yeah. It depends. It can go up.
To you what coach was.
Yeah,
a regular.
It depends. Yeah,
it's
the Excella and stuff like that.
With more room than you would get on a coach on an airplane
or the bus.
And
or Spirit.
You look at my
right.
Well, anyway, I would say this, and there's and I had a friend who does this, who did this multiple times. If you it's a kind of a hybrid of both. You could drive and get a train. So, because sometimes, especially if you're going to Florida and stuff like that, you need to rent a car. So what they did was they took the train. They drove to the train. To then got the train. You could put your car on the train, and then they drove. Then the train took them the rest of the way. I think it was Virginia they got to. They drove to Virginia, put the car on the train, and then from Virginia went to Florida. Now off the train, guess what? They had their own car, no rental needed, no $300 or $500 cost for a week. Had their own car. And now had that money. So there's so many different ways that trains can really come into play. Going to California, there's one of the most popular train rides is across. You could take the train down the coast. It's one of they said many people do that. It's one of the best train rides ever. They said the scenery is unbelievable.
Those are the ones where you want to get an actual box or a cabin.
Yeah, you get your own suite.
It's like and you can open the window and see. And
I actually looked that one up, and it actually is one. I got a book for West Coast Travel, and that was in it, and it was in as one of the most popular things to do. So again, don't discount the train. But I even got a better one in terms of travel for you guys. Is how about now this is from my East Coast people. Particularly up in the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Delaware area, is you can take whatever local train to the east side or west side, And out of Brooklyn and out of Manhattan, you could get on a cruise and go to the Bahamas, Bermuda. You can, if it's longer, they have some to Canada. They have some of them, believe it or not, going on 19-day trips, 20-day trips. Out
right in your backyard. That's right.
Yep, right in your backyard. So you could literally get on the train, get on PATH train. You could get on, the Amtrak from Westchester. You could do so many things and just jump on a cruise line. Absolutely. Major cruise lines are coming out of Brooklyn and out of New York. So you're talking like from DC and as high up as Massachusetts, you could come down, drive down and get on a cruise line. Don't have to pay no fare and go to the Bahamas, Bermuda. You can actually go to the Caribbean. Those are longer. Some of those are 8 to 10 days. But I'm telling you, you can get on all kinds of cruise. And the closest you get to the cruise date, the cheaper some of those cabins are that are still available.
Absolutely. Oh, I have to say, we just took in January when my little furry guy went to heaven. I needed a break. We booked a cruise. It cost us $250 a person. That's it.
I would say
can't beat it.
People, I think what so happens so often is we travel and we just think about, oh, things are so expensive and oh, how can I afford it? And sometimes it's just a vacation could just be getting out of your place. It doesn't like what I realized growing up, I don't want to go to any more amusement parks. They cost way too much. The ears and the big globe place, they cost way too much money.
Oh yeah. And you know what this big kid was excited about at the ears place?
Yeah.
Parade.
The parade.
I paid all that money so I could just see the parade.
People walk.
That's it.
But when you think about it, a vacation is being out of your environment, being somewhere different.
Something different than what you do daily.
What I encourage people to do is look at what's in the state next to you and what museums and what attractions and what things they have. I love, and you can do it within the US. If you're leaving the US and traveling, see what they have too. But a museum is a great place to go when you're on vacation. Going to a park, going to a national park and taking a hike is great things to do on vacation. Because you're out of your environment, you're in the elements.
Absolutely.
You're experiencing different cultures or different. It's so much fun and they're inexpensive. Some of these places are free for entry.
Absolutely. State parks. We went to Phoenix. We drove from Scottsdale, Arizona to Sedona. I am not a hiker. One of the girls that was with us, she's a hiker. We went to the state park because there was beautiful views of red rock, of water, of a house made out of red rock and glass. Just something I don't get to see that here. So something I'm with you, Nick. Just something out of your normal everyday schedule or element.
And like you said, take advantage of where you are.
Exactly.
That's right. We went to Atlantic City. Yeah, went to Atlantic City the other day.
Oh yeah,
we had a ball in Atlantic City, and
just walking down the boardwalk, we had so much fun.
Right.
It was. I mean, I think we discount like what's close. And in 2 weeks, my birthday's coming up. I'm going to the beach in Delaware. We're going to the beach
because I don't have a beach at my house. Listen to me. I go in every pool where our time is up and we're going over. I go in every pool there is. Why? There's no pool at Shima's house.
So you come to my right.
So to me, that's vacation.
That's vacation.
You guys, we love you. We love coming on the show with you. We thank you for watching with us today. Look forward to us next week, same time, Tuesday, 8:30, Fem Talk TV. Mm-hmm.